Hey guys, I wanted to show you this quick attach work table, shooting table, whatever you want to use it for my side-by-side here. Got it on a 1000 Pioneer Honda. But anyway, it's pretty simple to make. Got well, for the top here, I just have 1/2 inch plywood that just one bolt on each side is all it takes to hold that down on there. So if you want to take it off for any reason, it's really quick to do. Bolts up under here. But and then I ripped a little strip to go around the edge of it to keep stuff from sliding off. Makes it pretty nice. Then you can actually be on the move, carry stuff on here. But really handy table. Let me show you here real quick how this thing works. I will say this is just 1 inch conduit that you just bend with a conduit bender, and then you got 3/4. I just cut a little piece of 3/4 there for additional strength to keep this from bending. This will actually hold your whole weight. You can get up on this. Yeah, I mean, easily 200, 250 pounds. You can get right up on there, and that thing is going to stay right there. It's actually very strong, and it doesn't take much to put it on and take it off, which I'll show you. But that 1 inch conduit goes down here. I just made up a little angle arm frame out of 1.5 inch angle, and I even made it so I got a receiver here that very handy. But you know, just like your pickup truck, so that's really nice for pulling trailers around or doing whatever you want to do. So that's very handy having that right there. Put a ball on it, do whatever you want. Just like having it on the back of your pickup truck. But anyway, it's just pretty simple. 1.5 inch angle arm frame here with a piece of 2 inch angle arm coming across, and then you just weld this. Just cut you a short piece of tubing, same as your receiver on your truck, and you're ready to go. So mounts up with a couple of just 1/2 inch pins right here with snap pins. You just pull the pins out, jerk the 2 pins out here on both sides. Comes right off. You do have one bolt. I'll show you here how this works. The nut up here, just jerk the bolt out, but it's just a 3/8 bolt. So you do have to drill one hole in your tubing in your of your machine. So I'll show you here. Right here's that hole. So you do have to drill a 3/8 hole right there after you've made up a little block here that holds that. That's what holds that. That's what actually holds it in place. Now it's ready to fold down. It's ready to fold down like this right here, and it'll go all the way down. Okay, I don't know if you can see. Well, let me just get it up a little bit closer. So now you can see how it just bolts up here to the snow frame. Well, it's actually not bolts, it's pins. And instead of buying pins, I just took and used a 1/2-inch bolt and then stuck a pin. I'll show you here. Right on the inside right here. If you can see that little snap pin, you just pull that little snap pin out, pull the bolt out, and you do the same thing on the other side. And the thing drops right down on the ground. You have it no longer. But yeah. Now right here, I might add this here. When it folds up, it goes against this bumper right here on the machine. So to keep metal from rubbing on metal or being against metal, I did put a little. This is actually a little piece of a belt, like a ratchet strap belt, and so that's all that is. And I just wrapped a piece of tape around it to hold it in place, and so it stays on there all the time. And I did the same on the other side. But here you can see the underneath side of it, how there's just one bolt that holds this table onto this conduit pipe right here. So yeah, pretty simple to make. I'll show you how I made the pieces for the corners. I just ripped it out of a board. The board was this wide, this wide right here. So I just ripped it out of a board and made a pretty nice job. But now I'll show you. This just folds right back up when you're ready to put it back one up. The other thing is, this does allow you access, which you can still access the motor. You can take this off. You can take it off now, of course, with it not being on there. But you can also, after this folds up, you can also still take this off and get in if you need to get in here for any reason. Or you can pull the bolt out and fold it down and get it completely out of your way. But you can do that either way, on or off. Make sure that's on there good. Alrighty, I'll fold this back up. We'll stick this bolt back in here. All you gotta do is find the hole. Lay your washer or your nut right up there. Reach in there. Stick her on. I'm just using the vice grips because it makes it so much easier to turn the bolt. All right, and like I say, that's I'll tell you, it's really nice. If you want to, if you're going down across the farm or whatever, you see a coyote, groundhog or whatever, it's really nice to shoot off of. So it's a really nice shooting table. Now, if you don't have that on there, with the way the machine's sloped off right there, I don't have a gun here, obviously, but a lot of my guns have the tripod on them. And of course that works really nice, the tripod being on there, sitting on this table. But you can't, especially if you need to make a long shot, But yeah, with this being sloping the way it is, you can't get your gun to sit on there with a tripod. And so this is really handy for a lot of different things. And like I say, very, very strong. But yeah, you don't have to worry about breaking anything. And like I say, you can still access this little compartment right in here. You just twist that one off, twist that one back, twist that one back, and this just lifts up and jerk and pulls right out of here. So you can still access the engine compartment if you don't want to fold it down. So I'll show you here. It does not. If you're worried about whether or not if it's a problem about seeing, when you're driving, you only let this come back. You only let it come back this far. You keep that much. You don't take it all the way back to the windshield. Obviously, when you're sitting in the seat driving, then that would not allow you to see underneath and then see what's in front of you. Like if you wanted to miss a rock or whatever, if there was a rock in the road or a hole or something, you wanted to miss it, you wouldn't be able to see it if this top table came all the way back. So it's pretty important to keep this much distance. Don't know exactly what it is, but anyway, you can tell it's I'm guessing 10 inches, but you keep that much distance right there so that when you're sitting driving the machine, you can see through underneath. Let me open it up here. Yeah, you can see through underneath there. I don't know if you can see it or not. And see if you need to miss a rock or whatever. But yeah. So, pretty nice. Okay, guys. If you enjoyed the video, I appreciate it. And if you would hit like and subscribe. Thank you.